Good morning on day 48 of the 2025 Camino Francés. Hey, getting a good start this morning, walking out of Santiago on the way to Finisterre. I got out about a little after 7, about 58 degrees. It looks like it's going to be cloudy this morning. However, sun's supposed to come out this afternoon, so it should be a good day for a walk. Got about 13.4 miles going to Negrera, however that is pronounced. And it's just gorgeous. I'm just getting out of the city, but I'm already in the woods, and it's going to be a nice walk. Just some odds and ends, and I cannot make this up. 2 nights ago, first night I was in the hotel, as you saw, I was out and about town, working on the video. Actually hung out at an Irish pub listening to music for a while with Des and some of his friends. And so got back late and decided not to spray the bed because it was a hotel, figured everything was fine, plus it was late, and happened to get more bed bug bites. I mean, who could have thought? 3 in a row right on my ass, left cheek, 1 here on my right cheek on my face. And I'm absolutely positive I didn't bring them. I've not had bed bug bites, 10 days, whatever it was. And I did not unpack anything almost except my CPAP machine. Everything was across the room except that. And I can't imagine bed bugs were in the tubing or anything. So, I mean, what are the odds? So after I figured out yesterday that I had more bites, I sprayed everything. I'm down to the second aerosol can. And the lady who speaks really good English comes in on the day shift at 8:30. So here in a bit, I'll give her a call and tell her about that so they can make sure they clean the room really well. So that was unexpected. I'm so ready to be back in my own bed, so I don't even have to think about bed bugs. Yesterday also, I didn't mention this, got one of the best massages I probably had ever. A 90-minute massage. She was fantastic and knew exactly what to do with Peregrino. So my left shin and everything feels pretty good, and should be good to go on this walk. And then last, just some thoughts for a moment on this stage and the music. Obviously, this is a new stage for me, and figured that, there'd be more thoughts going into this since it is new. Also, this is a stage that Vicky was going to walk with my sister and I. And so I have spent over time a lot of thought and very deliberately picked out the 7 songs for these 7 days. And one I'm starting off with today is Tim McGraw's Live Like You Were Dying. And one of my favorite songs, and actually it's very special to me in the sense that I have been living the mantra behind that song for a while now. Legitimately should have been dead 4 times and could have very easily been dead about another 3 or so. So the fact that I'm even here is pretty remarkable. And so I've been living that way for a while and have made other changes like removing toxicity out of my life and stuff. So a good song and a special song for me. And it also brings up a lot of thoughts that have been bubbling up with Sarah McLachlan's song yesterday and some of the others, and obviously coming through Santiago, which is always a thrill. In that just things are so precious. Life is precious, time is precious. Life is fleeting, time is fleeting, and just to be thankful and appreciative of all of the amazing things we get to be and do every day, and appreciate everything. Just really being very appreciative, and coming through Santiago, always very special, and finishing that stage and being able to walk this stage is very special to me as well. So that is going to be a perfect song to tee off this section. And just on that note, I have not been bull riding. I've not been skydiving, and probably never will, honestly. However, I'm all over the Rocky Mountain climbing. Have hiked through the Rockies extensively. My serious climbing has pretty much been in the Cascades. Summited Mount Rainier 6 times by 3 routes. summited Whitney, Shasta, Adams, Hood, a variety of peaks along that way. And now I get to walk the Camino every year. So very special, feel very privileged to be able to do that. And it's going to be an awesome day. And so I'm going to get going. Hope you're doing well, and buen camino.
Said I was in my early 40s with a lot of life before me, when a moment came that stopped me on a dime. I spent most of the next days looking at the x-rays, talking about the options and talking about sweet time. I asked him when it sank in that this might really be the real end. How's it hit you when you get that kind of news? Man, what'd you do? And he said, I went skydiving, I went Rocky Mountain climbing, I went 2.7 seconds on a bull named Blue Manchu. And I loved deeper, and I spoke sweeter, and I gave forgiveness I've been denying. And he said, someday I hope you get the chance to live like you were dying. He said I was finally the husband that most of the time I wasn't. I became a friend would like to have. And all of a sudden going fishing wasn't such an imposition. And I went 3 times that year, I lost my dad. Well, I finally read the good book, and I took a good long hard look at what I'd do if I could do it all again. And then I went skydiving, I went Rocky Mountain climbing, I went 2.7 seconds on a bull named Blue Manchu. And I loved deeper, and I spoke sweeter, and I gave forgiveness I've been denying. And he said, someday I hope you get the chance to live like you were dying. Like tomorrow was a gift, and you got eternity to think about what you do with it. What did you do with it? What did I do with it? What would I do with it? Skydiving, I went Rocky Mountain climbing, I went 2.7 seconds on a bull named Blue Manchu. Man, I loved deeper, and I spoke sweeter, and I watched an eagle as it was flying. And he said, someday I hope you get the chance to live like you were dying, 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 to live like you were dying.
Hola. Hey, gonna call it a day. Got into the albergue here in good shape, and it's been a good day, a really good day. Turned out to be a beautiful sunny day. Had a great walk. Varied terrain, a lot of forested paths, a lot of roads, and one gigantic hill. There's a huge ridge line. We went up and over, very long, very high, very steep, went forever. However, got over it in good shape, and actually it was a lot of fun. It was a good climb today. And then just cruised along. The path was much better marked than I expected, so that really helped. More pilgrims than I expected as well, and that was fun. So anyway, had a really good walk, enjoyed the day, and it was a special day. Walking out to Finisterre is a very special experience. Been looking forward to that for a long time. And so all in all, a really good day, and I'm here, good shape. Had a late lunch, showered, laundry, all the normal things as we do every day. And now I'm just going to call it a day, finish this up, chill for a bit, and it's all good. So hope you're doing well, and talk to you tomorrow. Buen Camino.